York City. Heck of a town. One minute you're on top of the world, smoking Cubans at El Morocco with a doll on each arm. And the next minute you're waking up in a bathtub full of ice and your kidneys have left you for another man. With action like that, there are plenty of places that people want to stick their noses. They just don't know how. And that's where I come in. Nick McKitterick, private dick, have my card. $25 a day and I'll stick my nose anywhere from the deepest crack to the tightest crevice to sniff out your booty. Ahem. Ooh, what a doll. What a doll, am I right? I mean, a man could feast his eyes forever on a pair like those.
Excuse me, Detective, but I'm also in this room. I can hear 100% of what you're saying.
No, you can't. That's what we call an internal monologue.
It's only internal if you don't actually say words. You speak in plain as day, now it's just a regular monologue.
No. So, what brings you to my office?
Well, you see, it's my husband. You see, he's been murdered.
Cassandra Clare once said, "It isn't against the law to be an idiot." Which is good, because otherwise all of our politicians would probably be in jail right now. Yeah, that joke was a lot funnier during the shutdown. However, Nick McKitterick must solve a crime much worse than being an idiot. In Radio Star, by Tanya O'Debra. Interesting, interesting. So this husband of yours, how do you know he was murdered?
Oh gosh, I don't know. The police say it's extremely difficult to strangle yourself with a telephone cord.
Strangled by a telephone cord, huh? Sounds like that cat dialed the wrong number. Okay, yeah. Sorry, where did you say this crime scene was painted?
At his office. He was an inventor. He invented the Snuggie.
The Snuggie.
The Snuggie. Genius! I know, right? It's like you can't do anything with your hands under a blanket. It's like, uh-oh, I hear the phone ringing. I would answer it, but I'm under this blanket.
Oh, I know, right? It's like, ugh, my house is on fire. Too bad I'm trapped under this sleeveless blanket.
Stu LaRue freed us from blanket slavery. He truly was our generation's Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, obviously. Well, listen, I better get started. But, hey, you ever need a shoulder to cry on? You know I'm always, psh, all right, too soon. So, this is what an inventor's office looks like. What a dump. Let's see if he's got any clues lying around here. Like I haven't seen this one before. This drawer, it's got a false bottom. Let's just see what's in there, and there's nothing in there. All right. Oh, what's this? Family picture? Yeah, right. I knew it, it's a safe. And it's locked. Okay, what else? What's this? A cigarette butt with red lipstick on it. They didn't even finish it. That's the real crime. Now, I left the Whatchamagadget International Building to sniff out the truth. Oh, well, how do you like that? It isn't Fanny LaRue. Oh, God. Who's that creep she's got with her?
Well, Detective, I'm glad to see you got to work so quickly. Any news?
No, not really. Who's your boyfriend? Or is that your pet gremlin, am I right?
Who, him? That's Lucifer Murdoch, my manservant. Come here, Lucifer. Come here. Come here, Detective McKitterick.
Now, words fail me when I try to describe the horror that is Lucifer Murdoch. The first word that comes to mind is that misshapen, and then comes oozing, and oh God, right out of my worst nightmare. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Nick! We can hear you. Get a hold of yourself. Now go on, Lucifer. Introduce yourself.
Hello, Detective. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh God. Should you be restrained or something?
Excuse me?
Oh, Lucifer, shut up. He's only pulling your leg. Now go get back in your kennel. Now please, Mr. McKitterick, have you found anything?
Well, I'm not really sure yet.
Well, have you spoken with Stu's secretary? Betty Buttons. I think you ought to go pay her a visit.
Quiet, woman. I have a better idea. I think I have to go pay Betty Buttons a little visit. Hello, Mrs. Buttons?
Yes?
Come to the door. I need to speak with you for a moment.
One moment. Oh, it's you. But I don't know anything, and I don't want to talk.
Fine, then I'll just leave.
Who is it now? Girl Scout cookies? Oh, yes. I'll take it. Wait a second.
Aha! So, your boss, Stu LaRue, was he a good boss? Treat you nice?
She was all right, I suppose. I mean, I was his secretary. I typed his letters, I answered his phone, collected his dead skin. Normal secretary stuff. That's all. Now, if that's all you've got, you can show yourself out.
And as I started out, from the corner of my eye, I noticed Betty's shaky hand escort a cigarette to her crimson kisser. Oh, gosh. And with that, I was off to the streets. But after a while, I got the distinct feeling that I was being followed. That black car kept getting closer and closer. Oh, and then the windows rolled down. Oh, and when the windows rolled down, I started saying my prayers. And when I ran out of prayers, I pooped my pants.
Oh, Detective McKillerick. Need a lift?
Lucifer, what are you doing here?
I think there's something you want to see. Hop in.
No, I'll just walk.
I said get in.
You insist. So, what are we doing at Betty Button's place? Say, isn't that Wally Donkendiller? Didn't he have an office right next to Stu LaRue?
And there's Betty Buttons going down to meet him.
They sure look awfully cozy. Come on, Swamp Thing, let's go take a closer look. Why, hello there, Betty. Wally.
Not you again.
So, Betty, Wally, I didn't know you two were a thing.
And what business is that of yours? Oh, what is that smell?
Anyway, you know very well what I'm blabbering about. Stu LaRue decides to steal the plan for the blanket with sleeves and passes it off as his own idea called the Snuggie and makes a mint. So Wally and his secretary sweetheart decide to teach him a lesson. I'd say this dish is licked. Come on, Lucifer, let's get out of here. Now I spent the rest of the night trying to put two and two together. Then I cleaned my pants, and then something occurred to me. I had to shake a leg to get to Betty's before it was too late. Fanny!
Detective, this little hussy's gonna pay for what she's done. What'd I do to you? You know very well what you've done. But why my Stu? Why couldn't you leave him alone? You're crazy. I'm in love with a guy named Wally. Just put the gun down. Wally? Oh, gosh. Nick.
Wait a second. You don't smoke.
It's 1941, you twit. Everybody smokes.
So it was you that left the cigarette butt on Stu LaRue's desk, wasn't it?
Okay, yes. It was me.
All this because your husband was schlepping his secretary?
He wasn't slapping me, I swear. Oh, no. I can't go to jail.
Well, you know what they say, Fanny. If you can't do the time, don't strangle your husband with a telephone line.